All right, ladies and gents, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. I think we're just about ready to begin. Yeah. Yes, everything looks good. Welcome everybody back again to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Today we have episode number 165, a streaming splash. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe the stream is doing so well it's splashing? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I just got here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today is June 30th as well. Last day of June, right? Tomorrow is July 1st. Will we get the new episodes tomorrow? Probably not, but we can hope, right? I mean, July 1st seems like a good time to release them, and it's on a Friday. It kind of all lines up. Maybe that's just my crazy conspiracy theorist talking. But before we begin today's stream, you guys, let's go over our streaming schedule. That's a good place to start, right? We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And with that being said, guys, today we just have a casual stream. That's what I want to do for today, a casual stream. But tomorrow we will have Ninjago trivia. As per usual, Ninjago trivia happens every Friday over here on these streams. So if you want to go ahead and take part in Ninjago trivia, swing on by tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely a good time to check out the stream if you want to participate in Ninjago trivia. What episode won yesterday? What episode did win yesterday? Wasn't it the Council of the Crystal King? That was crowned as the best episode of all time, apparently. So yeah, the Council of the Crystal King is apparently the best Ninjago episode ever, which I don't really agree with, but at the same time, I can see why it would be a pretty exciting episode, all things considered. If you guys haven't checked out yesterday's stream, feel free to do so. In terms of you guys, though, how are you guys doing? How is your Thursday going? For me, my Thursday is kind of just beginning because I totally just woke up, huh? There you go. My sleep schedule is so messed up, man. You have no idea. But how are you guys doing? I'm going to take a sip of my beverage in the meantime. Have a half of a water bottle here. There you go. Purified drinking water. Genius. Not too bad. Cool. So good. Nice. Glad to hear it. Can I do season 10 picks? I totally can. Season 10 picks sounds good. There you go. Kind of lazy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a lazy day. I feel that. Lazy days are fine every now and then. Good. That's good. Just get paid tomorrow from your job. Cool. Payday is always nice, right? Finally found your missing phone after 2 days of it being missing. It legit just randomly popped up on my bed. I'm absolutely confuzzled. Oh, man. I don't know if I could last 2 days without my phone. I'm kind of that person. I'm kind of addicted to my cell phone. I try my best, though, to stay off of it for unnecessary reasons, but I also use it for videos, so it's kind of difficult to, stay away from it. I don't know if I could last without my phone for 2 days. I'm one of those types of peoples. What do we do on Thursday streams? Thursday streams are just casual streams where we just kind of hang out and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, that's what Thursday streams are all about. Friday we do trivia, so tomorrow we're going to be doing trivia. There you go. That's tomorrow's plan. But today, we're just doing a casual hangout stream. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We're just kind of hanging out, answering questions or whatever. What's my opinion on Scooby-Doo? Not a series that I ever got into. I didn't grow up with the series. I haven't really watched it all that much. I haven't really seen the movies. It's just kind of a series that I have no interest in. I do appreciate all the Shaggy memes, though. Like Shaggy's the best character by far. But that's just because of the memes. I've never actually sat down and watched any of the different series. I think there's a lot of Scooby-Doo shows I haven't seen really any of them. What's on your watch list on Netflix? That's a good question. Let's look quick. Let's look. Let me boot up Netflix. We can see what's on my watch list. Let's see. I think you have insomnia. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I can't really diagnose you or myself, though, but I have a feeling that, yes, I do have insomnia. Much like yourself, kind individual, sir or madam. Let's see what's on my watch list. Where is my watch list? Okay, I got Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu. I got Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I have yet to watch. Pacific Rim: The Black. I have Sword Art Online for some reason. I have The Flash show, Squid Game, Tick Tick Boom with Andrew Garfield, and One Punch Man. That's about it. That is my Netflix watch list. There you go. Hopefully that was interesting for you. Can't really show Netflix on stream because OBS doesn't really pick up Netflix, surprisingly. Yeah, surprise, surprise. They don't let you show Netflix on OBS because Netflix is like anti-pirate or whatever. They're like, you're going to screen record our shows. It's like, nah, Netflix, nothing you make is good enough to screen record, let's be real. I don't really watch The Flash. I've seen a couple of episodes of that show. It's on my watch list because at some point I would love to watch the entire show, but, you know, that's quite the commitment there. There are other shows that I would rather watch, like Avatar, you know, Last Airbender. Only seen a couple of episodes of that show, too. I need to watch it at some point in time. Season 12 Pictures, you got it. There you go. Prime Empire. Which Ninjago's on your watch list? They both are, from what I could see, but Masters of Spinjitzu was first. So that's like everything from seasons 1 through 10. So Tick Tick Boom wasn't that bad. I haven't seen it just yet. I want to check it out at some point. I like Andrew Garfield as an actor. I want to check out Tick Tick Boom. Haven't seen it. Want to watch it at some point. Opinions on Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pretty good game, actually. I played it a lot when it came out. Haven't really touched it lately because I completed the Pokedex and there's really nothing else for me to do in the game. I still have yet to do all of those side quest things. So maybe one day I'll go back into it and complete all those side quests. But after I completed the Pokedex, I was just kind of done with the game, you know? But I liked the game. Legends Arceus was a nice breath of fresh air for the Pokemon game series, I guess you could say. Yeah, I liked Legends Arceus. I hope the Gen 9... It is Gen 9, right? Yeah, the Gen 9 games. I hope they're just as good. So, there you go. Which ninja would be most likely to listen to doom music, and which ninja would listen to lo-fi? Lo-fi? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what either of those things are. Doom music, is that like edgelord music? I don't know. And lo-fi, what is lo-fi? Lo-fi? If somebody could enlighten me in the chat, I would appreciate it. I am not really familiar with either of those concepts. I'm not really a music person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really invested in the different types of music, so maybe that's kind of weird to hear, but that's just how it is. That's how it is. Who's my favorite ninja of all time? Gotta go with Cole. Cole is a very good boy. I like him quite a bit. Cole is definitely my favorite. Doom music is from a game. It's heavy metal. Lo-fi is just beats. Okay, lo-fi. I got you. Lo-fi and doom music. So if it's heavy metal doom music, who would listen to that? Probably Kai, right? He'd be pretty much addicted to like the super loud edgelord music. I never was a fan of heavy metal, to be honest. It's way too intense for me. In terms of lo-fi music, give that one to Zane. There you go. Zane could appreciate that every now and then, right? That's how he stays calm and collected. Super relaxing. Yeah, so give that one to Zane. That sounds good. Kai for the heavy metal doom music and Zane for the lo-fi. There you go. Do I watch anything from DC? I have a DC movies collection. I have the Dark Knight trilogy. I have The Batman. I have the original Batman movies with Michael Keaton and then Val Kilmer and then, you know, George Clooney. We don't like to talk about George Clooney, but, you know, he was Batman for a small period of time. I also have The Suicide Squad, which is one of my favorite movies of last year. In terms of TV shows, though, not a whole lot of DC shows catch my eye. Forgot to show schedule? No, we went over the schedule, right? Am I missing something? We went over the schedule, didn't we? Probably did it a little bit quick, but I think we went over the schedule. Unless I'm mistaken. In which case we could go over it again. Or go over it for the first time. Doesn't Cole like heavy metal? I thought he liked slow rock or whatever, right? Slow whatever it was. We did? I thought we did. Yeah, I thought we went over the streaming schedule. We'll do it again towards the end of the stream anyway, so if I didn't do it for some reason at the beginning of the stream, we can do it towards the end. Do I like Leavanny? Not really. I like Swaddle. Swaddle's really cute. I like Swaddle a lot. Swadloon is also pretty cute. I used to use both of those guys on my black and white team when I played through that game for the first time. But Leavanny, as soon as it evolved into Leavanny, I kind of boxed it. I'm not a huge fan of Leavanny, but Swaddle is like one of the cutest Pokemon ever. I love Swaddle. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Gotta go with Mortal Kombat. I prefer that over Street Fighter, to be honest. Do I stream on the weekends? No, we do not stream on the weekends. Maybe one day I'll do a weekend stream, like a surprise weekend stream. But for the most part on the weekends, those are basically my days off. So I like to kind of just relax on those days and not stream. So like there's a reason why I only stream like 5 days of the week. I'm not like a streamer by default. I more make YouTube videos. So while there will be videos pretty much every day, streams only happen about 5 times during a given week. So yeah. Do I like Fennekin? Not really. Fennekin isn't really my favorite X and Y starter. I prefer the other two over Fennekin, to be honest. Do I like the Hero Factory shows? Yeah, I like Hero Factory. I do not like Invasion from Below. Invasion from Below kind of, ruined the Hero Factory series for me. And it was actually the last episode, too, so it definitely went out with a whimper there. But, like, Hero Factory Savage Planet is really cool. I love Savage Planet. That's my favorite Hero Factory series. The Breakout movies were fun. Hero Factory was a fine show, Ate up Hero Factory as a kid. Me too, man. Hero Factory was an addiction for me back in the day. Hero Factory was going on around the same time as Ninjago, and that was a great time to be a LEGO fan. Hero Factory was just beginning. Ninjago was in its early stages. What a time to be alive. Kind of wish I had a little bit more money back then, because I spent a lot of money on Hero Factory stuff and missed out on a lot of the early Ninjago stuff, aside from spinners, of course, because I always had enough money to buy either one Hero Factory figure or one Ninjago spinner per month, and I would kind of switch them out, because that's what my allowance was per month. It was like $10. So it's like, oh, perfect. That's enough for me to buy a Hero Factory figure or a Ninjago spinner. Here we go. Getting a pool built tomorrow. Nice. We have a pool out back here. I don't know if it's functional, though. It was here when I moved in. I've never seen anybody talk about this pool that we have in the backyard. It doesn't look functional. It's filled with a bunch of rainwater, and it has not been cleaned in quite some time. So we have a pool technically too, but it's not really functional. So I don't know what you'd call that. We have a pool, but we don't have a pool. It's kind of I don't know. Is Nelson the third Spinjitzu master? Probably not. He's just a guy. He's just a kid, He's the purple ninja. He doesn't need to be the first Spinjitzu master because he's the purple ninja. There you go. Is there a difference between Masters of Spinjitzu and Crystallized? The Masters of Spinjitzu Ninjago series, if you want to call it that, ended with March of the Oni. Starting with season 11 onwards, that's technically a new show, even though it's in continuity with the rest of what we've seen prior for Ninjago. Season 11 started what's known as simply Ninjago. It's kind of a new show, but it's not really a new show. It's confusing. But yeah, Crystallized is part of the Ninjago show, not Masters of Spinjitzu. New ninja suits are called fugitive suits. I saw that, yeah, on the Ninjago wiki they have them labeled as fugitive suits. I don't mind that name. That's a good name for those suits. I mean, to be honest, they did put them on for the first time while they were fugitives, so it makes sense. Do I like Star Wars? Some Star Wars stuff is fun. I like Revenge of the Sith. That's my favorite Star Wars anything. I like that movie a lot. Otherwise, the rest of Star Wars is kind of hit or miss for me, especially a lot of the newer stuff. The sequel trilogy is not very great in my opinion. I do like Force Awakens, though. But Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker were not very good in my opinion. But again, those are just my opinions. Those are just my thoughts. Pilot pictures, sure. Where are the pilots? There you go. Have some pilot images. Enjoy. Thoughts on the Rick and Morty dragon episode? That's my favorite episode of Rick and Morty. The dragon episode and the snake episode. Those two episodes are my favorite Rick and Morty episodes. I have a Funko Pop of the dragon, what's his name? Baltherma? I have him as a Funko Pop, and then I have the little snake as a Funko Pop too. because those are my two favorite Rick and Morty episodes. I like Rick and Morty quite a bit. It's a pretty cool show. It's not like the funniest thing I've ever seen, but Rick and Morty is entertaining, I will say. I've seen a lot of Rick and Morty, and I like those two episodes in particular. Do I have a VPN? I do. I do have a VPN. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though, because I don't want to reveal that. VPNs are supposed to be private. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be private. Let's see. I like the idea of Nelson just not having any powers. Just a kid without any powers, fancy gadgets, tech, or mech suits. Just emphasizes how you don't have to have powers to do good. Yeah, Nelson is a good characterization of that notion. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. Nelson doesn't need powers. I know I've said before that Nelson should probably get some type of power. If they really wanted to, they could give Nelson powers. But at the same time, I don't think he needs powers to be a ninja. You know, he doesn't need powers to be a hero. That's, it's important. That's important to note. I appreciate that comment there. Awesome. Decided to get the Ultra Combo mech. Good choice. That's a pretty good mech. I wish it had knees. Other than that, the Ultra Combo mech is a fine mech. I like how it combines from a bunch of different vehicles. Some of those vehicles individually leave a lot to be desired, though. Like, Kai's mech is fine on its own. Zane's tank is fine, but Cole's driller thing is just awful, and Jay's jet is not very good either. But once you combine them all together, you get a nice mech, a nice combination mech. Video is sponsored by NordVPN. I wish, man. I wish this video was sponsored by NordVPN. That'd be awesome. But no, it's not NordVPN. As much as I wish it was. Let's see. What do I think of Yondu as a character? Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I liked his character. Not my favorite character ever, though, but still pretty cool. I liked how he went out. That was a good way to, I guess, kill off his character. If they were going to kill it off in some way, if they were going to kill off his character somehow, I'm glad they did it that way. Spoilers for Guardians 2 only came out like 5 years ago. Spoilers. It's been a long time since Guardians 2 and then Guardians 3, right? Long time. Show us the ads YouTube keeps telling you about. If you guys wanted to try it, we totally could. I have no idea what it's going to do. But I have this new button on my streaming setup thing. It says insert ad. I'm not sure what it's going to do, if anything. If you guys want to try that, we totally could. I don't know how entertaining that will be. But we could totally try it if you guys wanted to. Yeah, Guardians 2 came out 2017. Yeah, about 5 years ago now, yeah? 5 years ago. That is a long time. Very long time. Some people are saying do it. Some people are saying no. I am kind of curious to see what it does, though. You know? Why don't we try? I'm going to boot up the stream on my phone, too. I don't think everybody will get an ad, but I just want to see what it will do. So I'm going to boot up the stream on my phone so I could watch it, too. In fact, let me go on this. There you go. Awesome. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what it does. I'm very curious to see what it does. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Let's do it. Insert ad. It says ads inserted, so I don't know what that means. I clicked the button. Is anybody seeing anything? Anybody seeing anything different? I have no idea if you guys could even see it if you guys got an ad. But there you go. Got an ad. Awesome. Yes, no ad. Not doing anything. Interesting. You got an ad? So it seems like some people got ads and some people didn't. So that's that. That's how that works. There you go. Some people get ads, some people's don't. Interesting. Yeah, we're probably not going to do that anymore, but I just wanted to see what it did. Because, you know, every single time I go on stream now, YouTube's like, hey, now would be a good time to insert an ad because... And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's insert an ad, YouTube. Yeah, that's what that does. Awesome. Got an ad on your PlayStation, but not on your phone? Ooh, interesting. Let's not do that again. I agree. Yeah. So I clicked the button once, folks. That's all. That's as many times as I clicked it. Hunted pictures? Sure, we can do hunted. Sounds good. There you go. I wonder how many pennies that'll get me, though. Thanks for the ad, YouTube. I'm sure the 2 pennies that you guys send me at the end of the month will be amazing to receive. Thank you very much in advance. There you go. Let's see. Favorite YouTuber? Let's see. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Who do I watch a lot of? I might need to go with Jang Bricks because he's a YouTuber that I've been watching for many years, and he was the first YouTube channel that I subscribed to. So probably going to have to go with Jang Bricks being my favorite YouTuber. Let's go with that. You guys want to do a poll? We could do some polls. What do you guys want to do for a poll idea? I wouldn't mind doing a poll. Am I going to watch Thor Love and Thunder next week? Does it come out next week? Does it? Let me see. I think it does, actually. Let me look at my theater app. I like my local theater because they have an app that I can order tickets on in advance or whatever, and it tells me how long until my screening. Yeah, 6 days. All right, I guess it does come out next week. Yep, I have tickets for Thursday at 3 p.m. Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. I'll probably be back in time for stream on that day because my screening starts at 3 p.m. and the movie is kind of short, so I'll be back in time for stream. There you go. Okay, let's do a poll. What should we do for a poll idea? What do you guys want to do? Best villains for a poll. That's not a bad idea, but I feel like we've done that one a whole bunch before. Best Ninjago bike? Okay, why don't we do that? Why don't we do best Ninjago bike? I could roll with that. There's been a lot of Ninjago motorcycles, but what are some of your guys' favorite ones? Let's do that. Best Ninjago bike. Yeah, let's go with that. What do you guys have for motorcycles? Like, what's a cool motorcycle? I want to put the Blade Cycle on there, I think. Kai's Blade Cycle. Let's go with that. Kai's Blade Cycle. The Earth Driller. Yeah, the Earth Driller is my favorite Ninjago bike. Cole's Dirt Bike. Sure, we can do that. Cole's Dirt Bike. Desert Lightning. Okay. Jay's Desert Lightning. Excellent. And we have room for one more. What should we do? Ooh, Zane's Falcon Bike. All right, we can do that for sure. Zane's Falcon Bike. Alrighty. Let's see. Cool. All right. Take a vote. What's your favorite Ninjago bike? Nelson's Newspaper Boy Bike. If they were to make a set, that's what it would be called. Nelson's Newspaper Boy Bike. Newspaper Mech. The news never sleeps mech. There you go. Do I watch Stranger Things? No, I do not watch Stranger Things. I have not seen any of Stranger Things. I do want to watch it at some time, though. Just haven't seen it just yet, so... You know, it is what it is. What's my favorite side character? I like Skylar. Skylar's pretty cool. Definitely one of my favorite side characters. Zane's Snowmobile. The Snowmobile is a different one than the Falcon Bike. The Falcon Bike is from Sons of Garmadon. That's his Snake Jaguar bike, so to speak. So, yeah, Snowmobile is not really a bike, though, is it? The Nelson Ninja Hideout set. There you go. Scales Jr.'s bike. Scales Jr.'s jet ski. That should be a real set. They could make that like a poly bag. I'm surprised they didn't do that, you know, because you have that Kai jet ski poly bag, if you guys remember that. That came out way back when, like 2015. You could have made that set, changed up the jet ski a little bit, and given us a Scales Jr. minifigure and called it Scales Jr.'s jet ski accident or something. That would have been a lot of fun. I don't know why people didn't make that. What the heck? Might need to do that now. How do I make a custom Scales Jr. minifigure? I need to do that immediately. Season 13 pictures. Sure, we could do Season 13. Master of the Mountain. There you go. Perfect. Excellent. Will Lloyd call Master Wu uncle again, or is it forgotten forever? I think that was just something that he did when he was younger, right? He did it a lot when he was a little kid. Not sure if he's been doing it a lot recently. I know in the Ninjago movie he does it all the time as well. But I don't know if the modern day TV show Lloyd does that. Doesn't seem like it. When is episode 13 coming out? Could not tell you. At some point it will be released. That's all I can really say. That's all I really know. There's a chance that it might be tomorrow. I know that some people are saying tomorrow would be a good time to release the episodes. And honestly, I agree. Tomorrow is the 1st of July, and it is a Friday. Last time we got Crystallized episodes, it was on a Friday. And since it's July 1st tomorrow, the 1st of the month, that wouldn't be a bad time for LEGO to release all the episodes. Not saying it's gonna happen, but if it does happen tomorrow, I would not be surprised. But again, go into tomorrow with your expectations very low. That way you're not going to be disappointed when the episodes don't drop. But that's just what I was thinking. I think it makes sense for tomorrow for LEGO to release those episodes. If they do, awesome. If not, like I said, wouldn't be surprised. So, Keep dreaming about new Ninjago episodes when I go to sleep and need my dreams to be out to rest. Yeah, I mean, you have no idea how often I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh man, do we have episodes yet? And I check my phone in a panic and no, we don't have the episodes yet. So I go back to sleep. I'm just so anxious about sleeping through Ninjago news. I don't know why. What happened to the elemental robes and kimonos? Same deal with every other ninja suit. They just kind of move on to something else. I mean, the transition from the kimonos to the techno robes, that made sense because the ninja needed to use the techno robes to shield their signals from the ninjroids. So it makes sense why they abandoned the kimonos in favor of the techno robes. But yeah, usually Ninjago just kind of gives them the new suits and they're like, all right, guess we're rolling with these suits. Except when it comes to the season 11 suits, you know, because they wear those like constantly. So there you go. Will I do 18 videos in a day if all the episodes drop at once? Probably not all at once, but I do want to get my reviews out within like this weekend if that's possible. That way, when we go into Monday, I will have all my reviews up if the episodes do come out tomorrow. Fingers crossed they don't release all 18 episodes. Like I said in the video that I put up today, it'd be awesome if we could get a part 2 and a part 3, each with 9 episodes, you know? That way we can kind of even this out a little bit, make things easier on everybody. I mean, in my opinion, that's a good way of doing it, but maybe some of you guys would prefer all 18 episodes dropping tomorrow or something. I don't know. Who's to say? Is tomorrow Kahoot? Yes, tomorrow will be Kahoot. Trivia is always on Fridays. And today it's still Thursday for me. It's Thursday evening. Crystallized should have 30 episodes. Yeah, it does. It does have 30 episodes. We got the original 12 whenever Lego put them up last time. We still have 18 more episodes to go. So we could split these up any way we want, basically. Or any way that they want. Could be all 18 dropping at once. I think it'd be awesome if they could do 9 and 9. Like I said, that'd be a lot easier, but that's just my opinion. Yes button. We could do the yes button. Sounds good. Where is it? Here it is.
Yes.
There you go. That rich voice from David K. It's beautiful. Oh, it's the stuff of my dreams. There we go. I wish I sounded like David K. You guys want to go through all the different sound bites here? Let's do it. We got yes.
Yes.
We got this one.
What a pleasant surprise. Where is my rubber ducky? Yes. Sight guns. No. Terrorize.
Yeah, that's the Megatron button. It's amazing. I love it very much. Best purchase I've ever made in my life. I love me some Beast Wars Megatron. Can't go wrong with Beast Wars Megs. He's amazing. It's fantastic. I hear for the Transformers fans out there, are they coming out with a dragon form for Megatron, like a dragon figure for Legacy? I thought I heard that somewhere, but I can't really find anything about it. If that does happen though, that'd be awesome because I love Dragon Megatron. But I have no idea if that's legit. I hope it is though. That'd be amazing. And maybe we could get like an Optimal Optimus to go with it. Huh? There you go. Perfect. I think that'd be awesome if they did a Dragon Megatron. Think it's a rumor? Yeah, I remember hearing it somewhere, but I can't find any like solid confirmation. Fingers crossed it's real, man, because if Legacy releases a Dragon Megatron, ooh, that'd be a day one purchase immediately for me. Possession pictures? Yeah, we could do Possession. Sounds good. There we go. I was thinking, what if the news we're supposed to get Friday for 2023 was nothing because there will be nothing in 2023? No, I don't think that's the case. I feel like what happened was Promo Breaks had some type of news, but for one reason or another they decided to not release it, whether it be because the news wasn't accurate or maybe it was too early to reveal that kind of stuff. Probably the latter, to be honest. But I feel like there will be Ninjago for 2023. We have content confirmed for next year by several sources, so I don't think we need to worry. There will be Ninjago for 2023, but I don't know what it's going to be. We just know that it's going to be something. Something Ninjago related will come out in 2023. Thank goodness. Best Ninjago Dragon bracket idea. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we could do that for next week. I think that's on our list of stuff to do. When we first started doing those brackets, you guys gave me a whole bunch of ideas, and I have the backlog somewhere in my notebook. I gotta look through. But doing dragons wouldn't be a bad idea, because there's a lot of dragons that we could put into that bracket. Have them all fight. That'd be cool. Maybe we could do that at some point. What will we do when Ninjago ends? Well, hopefully that won't happen for quite some time. So we have some time to think about it. That's good, right? It's never too late to have a backup plan, right? There you go. Perfect. Do I think the Lego Friends minifigures are dumb? I wouldn't call them dumb per se. They're kind of like, what do they call them? Mini dolls? They're kind of weird looking. They're kind of creepy looking. They're not my cup of tea, but, you know, maybe some of you guys are into that kind of thing. I don't know. I prefer the classic Lego minifigure, you know? Thank you, Theory Person, for subscribing. I'm not going to read that entire name because it's kind of gross, man. But thank you, Theory Person, for subscribing. I appreciate the sub. Enjoy. What if Ninjago did mini dolls? I don't know how they would do that. I think they could do that at some point. Maybe they could make like villains that are mini dolls. I don't know. I don't know how they would do that. That would be interesting though. Or are you saying what if they made like the ninja mini dolls? That would also be interesting. Not sure how that would work out for the Ninjago community. I imagine that would not go over well with a lot of people. Oh man, that would probably not go over well with a lot of Ninjago fans. But then again, nothing that really changes the series goes over well, so, you know. Thoughts on Pirate Zane? Pirate Zane is pretty cool. I like Pirate Zane a lot. It's epic. It's amazing. Let's see. Why is the Lloyd Fugitive Game minifigure different than it is in the show? It has extra gold detail on it. Yeah, it also has golden shoulder armor. Not sure what the deal is with that. When I get that minifigure, I'm definitely going to swap out that armor and give him gray armor. But maybe that's just something that will happen later in the show. Maybe that specific suit will get goldenified, for lack of a better term. I think that could work out. That might explain why it's so gold in the sets. I don't know. That's a good question. I noticed that too. It's kind of interesting. Not sure why they decided to do that. Why don't we end off the best Ninjago bike poll? This has been going on for a while. Let's see which bike won. Which bike won? Zane's bike, followed by the Blade Cycle, followed by the Dirt Bike, followed by Desert Lightning. Actually, the Dirt Bike and Desert Lightning tied there. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, my favorite bike of that selection... yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Falcon bike as well. That one's probably my favorite out of that entire selection right there. My favorite Ninjago bike is definitely maybe Lloyd's Golden Cycle from Rebooted. That was a pretty cool bike. I had that one for the longest time still on display. So, you know, Season 7 pictures? Sure. Hands of Time. Sounds good. There you go. Enjoy. Ooh, poll idea. Best suit each ninja used on the boat in Season 4. I mean, we have 4 options. That could work. Let's do that. Yeah, so what was it? We had the OG Kai. Cole was wearing his DX costume for some reason. Jay was wearing his ZX costume. And Lloyd was wearing his Techno robes. Yes? Yeah. Kind of a weird combination, but I kind of liked that about, not Rebooted, sorry, but Tournament. Kind of like that about Tournament. Let's see, which suit from, I'm going to say which suit from Season 4 is best. Let's go with that. Season 4, or I'm going to say the Invitation instead, right? Because that's when they first show up on the boat. The Invitation is best. All right, which suit from the Invitation is best? Yes, all right, take a vote. What's your favorite? Yeah, Mr. Beast isn't really somebody that I watch. Not really a YouTuber that I'm invested in. Trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I love the manga. Any tips on playing? I've actually never played Yu-Gi-Oh before. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards somewhere around here, along with a whole bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. I've never played either of those games. One of my relatives was getting rid of a bunch of their cards, and they gave them to me instead of throwing them out for some reason. I have no idea what to do with them, so I just kind of have them around here in a box somewhere. Maybe one day I'll take them to a pawn shop, see how much they're worth. I don't know. But I've never really played Yu-Gi-Oh. I had friends growing up that loved Yu-Gi-Oh, but I never got into it. I was more of a Pokemon guy. You know what I'm saying? I was more of a Pokemon fan. I used to play the Pokemon card game all the time. Not so much Yu-Gi-Oh. Sell them on eBay. I probably will at some point. Probably will. What are my thoughts on Pokemon that can fuse? Only a few Pokemon can do fusions, right? You got the Reshiram, you got the Zekrom, Solgaleo and Lunala can do fusions too with Necrozma, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon Fusion. I think if you're going to give it to some Pokemon, why not give it to all Pokemon? I get that some Pokemon have special fusion powers or whatever, but I don't know. Not really my favorite thing ever. Some of those fusions too, like the Reshiram Zekrom combinations with Kyurem, not great. Way too messy. It's kind of like the Hands of Time suits of Pokemon. Way too messy, too much going on. Just not appealing to look at, you know? Imagine if Zane uses a saxophone. That'd be awesome. The ninjas should start a band. They should all play instruments. What instrument would Jay play? They'd give Jay the triangle, and he'd mess it up every single time. He'd have one note per song, and every single time he would miss it. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes on accident. I think that's what Jay would do. There you go. What legendary Pokemon would each ninja have? Ooh, probably something that corresponds with their type, right? I know Groudon is kind of like a ground type, but I think when he goes primal, he's half fire type, so give that one to Kai. Or maybe even Cole. I don't know. How about this? Give Cole Groudon, give Kai Moltres. There you go. Kai can have the Firebird. Give Jay Zapdos, sticking with the Firebird theme, and just to round out the trio, give Zane Articuno. Beautiful. Who does that leave? Nia, give her Kyogre to counter Cole's Groudon. And for Lloyd, give him Rayquaza to complete that trilogy too. There you go. You have the birds and the Hoenn trio. Perfect. Evenly distributed amongst the ninja team. Sounds good. What if Jay had a TikTok account? I'm kind of scared to imagine what that would be. Honestly, any of the ninja having a TikTok account would kind of be scary, so to speak. Not sure how they would do that. So, you know. Not sure how that would work, to be honest. Why is Lloyd's hair white or tan and his parents' hair is brown? Also, Woo's hair is tan. Yeah, a lot of people have pointed that out. A lot of people are like, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Why does Lloyd share a hair color with Woo when he's supposed to be Garmadon's kid? What's that about, Master Woo? You got something you want to tell us? Realistically, hair colors can skip a generation, and the first Spinjitzu Master's hair was very white, very blonde, like Lloyd's and Woo's. So that's your explanation. He got his hair color from the first Spinjitzu Master, not so much Master Wu, as so many people like to theorize about. I mean, it is realistic, I guess, to an extent, but it's you know, it's not like that. It ain't like that. Master Wu's not that type of person. I mean, he did have Misako first, but yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It's too messy. Another love triangle in Ninjago that should probably just die. What's your favorite love triangle? Do you like the J, Cole, and Nia love triangle more, or do you like the Wu, Garmadon, Misako love triangle? What's your favorite love triangle? Or are they both insufferable, which is probably the most likely option there. What Pokemon would the Overlord have? I'm thinking Giratina, but if you wanted to give that to Garmadon, you totally could. What else could the Overlord have? Some type of evil Pokemon. But then again, you got Arceus and Giratina, right? Those would be good Pokemon for the first Spinjitzu Master and the Overlord, respectively. Maybe you could give Garmadon a different guy. Who's to say? If Kai had TikTok, he would somehow get into some stupid drama. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what goes on over on TikTok, right? From what I can see, there's just a lot of drama over there. It's kind of like the same as Twitter, almost. Oh, man. Hoopa? I don't know about Garmadon with Hoopa. Hoopa's kind of a dumb Pokemon. If you don't mind me saying, I don't really like Hoopa too much. Hoopa's not a good Pokemon in my opinion. Misako, Wu, and Garmadon makes more sense than the other. Still despise both. That's a good way of putting it. That's kind of how I feel too. I don't mind love triangles per se. But I don't know. Love triangles in Ninjago just haven't really worked, have they? Seems like maybe they needed a little bit more time to bake in the oven before Ninjago decided to, you know, give us them, I guess. Presented them to us, I guess you could say. Are you a cat or a dog person? Personally, I'm a cat person, but I still love dogs. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm a cat person. I have 2 cats. In fact, if you guys want to see my 2 cats, I can show you my 2 cats. Those are my 2 little babies right there. That's Waffle on the left and Momo on the right. They're very good babies, and I love them very much. But dogs, I don't mind dogs. I've had dogs before. When I was born, my dad had 2 dogs and 2 cats, so I've been around dogs my whole life, been around cats my whole life, but you know, I'm more of a cat person. I don't mind dogs though. Like, I'll get a dog eventually, again someday. I'll get a dog someday. I don't know what type of dog I want to get though, but I've already picked out his name. Gonna name him Boneless Pizza. Now, what type of dog would fit that name? I already have the name, now I just need the dog. Step 1 is complete. Boneless Pizza. You will be mine someday. One day I will have you. Does Waffle still beg for cheese? Oh yeah, all the time. Whenever you go into the fridge and get cheese, she's there, always poking her little nose in the fridge. It's like, no, get out of the fridge. You don't eat cheese. And then I pour her some food. She eats. There you go. Love cats, but I'm highly allergic. Yeah, it's not great to be allergic to cats. I grew up with friends that were allergic to cats all the time. Not great, not fun. Hopefully that works out for you. Sorry to hear that. Would the Overlord get Darkrai? Ooh, that'd actually be a better Pokemon for Garmadon. Tell you what, give the Overlord Giratina, give Garmadon Darkrai, call it good from there. There you go. Boneless pizza. Corgis, I hear, are good dogs. Yeah, I don't mind corgis. Corgis look pretty cute, for sure. Why not, right? When is part 2 of Crystallized going to be released? I have no idea. Maybe soon. Maybe never. At some point towards the end of the year, we'll probably get those episodes. It's all I can really say. It's all I can guarantee. We'll get them at some point towards the end of the year, or before the end of the year, rather. There you go. Who would have Eternatus? That'd be a good Pokemon for another bad guy. Who's a good bad guy to get Eternatus? What about the Omega? There you go. That could be like the Oni Pokemon. Perfect. Genius. Does Lloyd have a pet? He probably should, right? He needs some type of therapy dog. I mean, we've all been saying it for a while, right? You got to give Lloyd some type of therapy animal. Give him a dog. Give him a doggo. The boy needs the dog. There you go. Genius. Let's see. Your mom gives cheese to the cat sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I don't think cats are supposed to eat a lot of cheese, but I feel like if you slip them a thing of cheese every now and then, it's not going to kill them, you know? Something that I found out recently, apparently cats can't have grapes, because if you give a grape to a cat, it's probably going to die. So don't be feeding your cats grapes. We were eating grapes one night, and we were like, oh, I wonder if Waffle can have a grape. So we look it up. It's like, no, she cannot. All right, no grapes for Waffle. Sorry. He can borrow Zane's Falcon. Yeah, true. I mean, why doesn't Zane just rent out his Falcon? Realistically, that's a good business strategy right there. Rent out the Falcon to those who need it. Then again, is the Falcon still around? I have no idea. Yeah, you're not allowed to give cats chocolate either. Definitely don't be giving your dogs chocolate. No, 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 no. Dogs and chocolate do not mix. No, thank you. What oddball pet would I have? For me, it's a duck. Yeah, not a bad pet. What's an example of an oddball pet? I've seen people with pet owls before. Can you imagine having a pet owl? That'd be sick. I'd love a pet owl. Just swoops in and claws at people. Yeah, I want an owl, like a defense owl, like a security guard owl. We'll have them put outside all the time, and you can just watch the premises to make sure no one tries to burgle the house. That'd be awesome. Give me an owl. Call it good from there. Crystallized Part 2 comes out within the next 185 days. Yes, that is true. There you go. That's your answer. That's when Crystallized is coming out. Do you like lizards? Yeah, lizards are cool. I've never owned a lizard as a pet, though, but I kind of want to at some point. Like just having a nice little lizard over there. Yeah, lizards are cool. Sure. I don't know if I'd ever get like a turtle, but a lizard? Yeah, lizards are pretty fun. I could go down to the hardware store right now and buy a lizard if I so desire. Because fun fact, the hardware store around here sells small animals like mice and hamsters and lizards. Don't ask me why, but they do. You could buy some new lights for your garage, and you could buy a new pet while you're at it. There you go. The local hardware store, where best friends are made. We have a $9.99 donation from Jose. Thank you very much, Jose, for the donation. Even if the ninjas have a TikTok account, they won't do some madness like the YouTuber called Bazinga had created this madness TikTok video in front of everybody. What is a madness TikTok video?
Father
What is that
would
about?
not want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Jose, for the $9.99. What is a madness TikTok video? Kind of need to look that up now. I have no idea what that is. Hopefully it's not something bad. Hopefully you're not making me look up something bad there. Let me look it up. What is this? This is like a new genre that I've never seen before. Apparently the hashtag madness on TikTok has 1.6 billion views. I don't know what that's about. I gotta look this up because I have no idea what this is. Maybe I'll watch some of these a little later. I'm seeing like compilations. Alright, I will screenshot that and I will check it out and get back to you tomorrow, Jose. Be sure to answer or be sure to ask tomorrow if I've checked that out. I'll check it out. Just for you, Jose. Thank you very much for the $9.99. I appreciate it. Season 11 pictures. Sure, do you guys want to do ice or fire chapter? Actually, let's flip a coin. Tell you what, ice is heads, fire is tails. Hey, Google, flip a coin.
It's tails.
Ooh, tails. That means fire chapter. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, whenever somebody asks season 11, it's like, okay, do you want ice chapter or fire chapter? Because it's like two sides of the same coin there. It's perfect. I like the fire chapter a little bit. It has some good ideas. Ultimately, though, it's not all that great. The ice chapter is a lot better, but the fire chapter, it's not downright awful. Like it's not terrible. I could watch the fire chapter. It's just not my favorite thing ever for Ninjago. You guys know how it goes, right? What is my least favorite villain in Ninjago? Least favorite villain? What is my least favorite villain? Probably Iron Baron or Master Yang. Either of those guys, both of which are pretty awful villains in my opinion. So definitely one of those guys. Let's see. What Pokemon would Nauticon get? What's a good Pokemon for Nauticon? I don't think there's like a Gin Pokemon, is there? If so, that'd be awesome. What's a good Pokemon for Nauticon? Pokemon fans. Let's see. Change the donation thing to Asphira saying revenge. That'd be a good sound to play whenever somebody subscribes. Because as of right now, it just kind of dings, you know? Maybe we could do that. Whenever somebody subscribes, Asphira screams, revenge! But whenever someone donates, you get the cursed woo. I don't know. Jirachi? Jirachi's not a bad choice. Yeah, Hoopa. I don't know if Hoopa would be a good Pokemon for Nauticon, though. Like, Hoopa is some type of, like, genie or Djinn, right? I don't know if that's a good Pokemon for Nauticon, though. I can't really see them together, you know? I don't know about that one. Jirachi, because, you know, Jirachi Wishmaker. That'd make a lot of sense. Like a wishing Pokemon. For sure. Can you ask Google when Crystallized Part 2 is coming out? Sure. Hey, Google. When is Crystallized Part 2 coming out?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Hey, Google. When does Ninjago Crystallized release?
The air date of the first episode of Ninjago was January 14th, 2011.
That's not what I asked. Alright, whatever. January 2011, that's your answer. That's when Crystallized Part 2 is coming out. There you go. I'll go check my super extra deluxe essential Pokemon handbook. I think I have the same one. Is it like kind of green? Is it a green book? Let's see. Yeah, mine's like green. It's very thick. It's a very thick book. We're talking about a book here, people. Get your minds out of the gutter. I see you. Thank you, Cosmic Brick, for subscribing. I appreciate it. I think I have the same book. Let's see. I enjoy watching Ninjago in different languages. It's so cool listening to the other voices coming out of the ninja. Yeah, you guys ever do that every now and then? You ever watch Ninjago just in a different language? That's a lot of fun. I like doing that, for sure. Time to go time travel to 2011. Yeah, that's when Ninjago Crystallized Part 2 is out. There you go. 2011. January 14th. Someone get the DeLorean. We'll go back in time and we'll bring back Ninjago Crystallized Part 2 for everybody. Everybody will get to see it. It's going to be amazing. What Pokemon would Dareth have? What's a useless Pokemon that has no business being alive? Psyduck. There you go. Give Dareth Psyduck. Perfect. A match made in heaven. Otherwise, what else is good for Dareth? What's something? A Stunfisk? Yeah, there you go. Give him Stunfisk. Perfect. Yeah, I want to go back to 2011 too. I mean, think about what all was coming out in 2011. You had Hero Factory stuff, man. Ordeal of Fire, Savage Planet, and you had the beginning of Ninjago. Oh man, 2011 was a good time. Oh yeah, let's see who's winning the poll. Yeah, that's been going on for 15 minutes. We can totally end off that poll. I forgot we had a poll. I apologize. Who won? Let's see. Techno Lloyd won, followed by OG Kai, ZXJ, and DX Cole in last place. Oh, man. Techno Lloyd, though, with the win. Yeah, I can kind of see where you guys are coming from in voting Techno Lloyd the best. I completely forgot we had a poll. Oh, man. We got more votes than viewers. True, 122 votes, 104 viewers. So some people just voted and dipped. Oh, man. Yeah, I totally forgot we had a poll going. Apologies, people. I forgot. Let's see. if Zane has a Falcon, it could be useful in Season 13 and the island. Yeah, totally. I mean, the Falcon would be useful in a lot of situations, you know? I don't know why he doesn't use the Falcon more. Iron Baron's voice sounds like a whiny child. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of deep, though, yeah? It's maybe a little bit deep. He sounds like an adult. He sounds like a whiny adult. Because that's basically what he is. He's a whiny adult. Beautiful. Perfect. That's how I would describe the Iron Baron for sure. Let's see. Since we've seen Little Nelson in the sets, what do you think he would do, or what will his role be in this season? In the poster, we can kind of see him. He has some type of like DIY armor going on. Kind of looks like he made his costume out of the garbage, to be honest. Not really sure if that means that during the crystallization of Ninjago City, he's going to be some type of survivor. Maybe with Antonia, they could team up and try to fight some of the villains, like as vigilantes, so to speak. Maybe that'll be his role. I kind of wish we got an Antonia figure too in the sets. That'd be awesome if we could get both in that one set. But we've got Nelson, and he appears to be some type of new vigilante. I bet he's going to be trying to fight some of the bad guys, like low key. You know, maybe they're going out of their way to try to crystallized humans. Who's to say? Maybe make some zombies. That's how we do it. Let's see. Would you give Shade Spiritomb? Yeah, for sure. That's a good Pokemon. What do I think about the new YouTube update? What new YouTube update? Feel free to enlighten me. I'm not seeing any update on my phone. Like, YouTube is still normal for me. Unless it's something with, like, the terms of service or whatever. In which case, oh boy, terms of service is changing again. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, what new YouTube update? Not really sure about that. What the heck is a Necrozma? A big crystal boy. Big crystal boy. There you go. That could be the Crystal King's Pokemon. Necrozma. Perfect. What do I think about Fairly Odd Parents? It's an alright show. I used to watch it a little bit when I was younger. Not my favorite show, though. I never really enjoyed any of the live-action Fairly Odd Parents stuff, either. It was just all kind of weird. Never really watched it all that much, though. Like, SpongeBob was more my thing. Maybe we'll get a minifigure accessory pack for Crystallized with Antonia. That'd be awesome. That'd be a great way to get Antonia's minifigure. Release it in, like, a minifigure pack. Awesome. Ultra Necrozma looks like God. True. Would you give Karloff Laron? Why not just bump that up and give him Aggron? That'd be a lot of fun. Sure. Give Karloff Aggron. Can you imagine that? A battle between Karloff and Kai, except it's Aggron versus Charizard? Oh, man. This is why Ninjago and Pokemon needs a crossover. Is it going to happen? Nope. Do I want it to happen? Yep. Big time. Please make it happen. Whoever's out there. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid-fire questions? Yeah, anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream, in my humble opinion. Why don't we go with that? Rapid-fire questions. What season should we end on, though? We should switch up the pictures one more time. What should we do? Should I pick one? I don't think I've ever... Oh, no, I usually pick at the beginning, so... Why don't we let you guys pick? What should we do? What season should we end on? Season 3? Sounds good. That's the first one I saw. Perfect. Rebooted. Rebooted is the end. For a lot of people, it was the end. I know my friends or whatever, they stopped watching Ninjago. They were like, oh yeah, the last season I watched was the robot season. It's like, hey, I know which one you guys are talking about. Do I want a new evolution? Yeah, new evolutions are always cool to see. We haven't seen one since Sylveon. Give us another Eevee evolution. Gen 9, do your worst. I would ideally love to see an Eevee evolution for every type, but I don't think we're there just yet. How old am I? I am 22 years of age. The big 2-2. There you go. That's how old I am. Best Necrozma form. I kind of like base Necrozma, you know, just the regular dude. He looks cool just being his regular self. Maybe that's the case of you shouldn't try to dress yourself up for anybody. You should just be you. You don't need to be this big golden boy. You can just be you and people will love you. There you go. Am I a fan of Pokemon? I love Pokemon. I live and breathe Pokemon. I've been a fan of Pokemon more than I've been a fan of anything else, except maybe Transformers. I think I've been a Transformers fan for longer. Yeah, because I was a Transformers fan when I was 6. I was a Pokemon fan when I was 7? Yes? Yeah. Whenever Diamond and Pearl came out, that's when I got into Pokemon. What state do I live in? Right now I'm living in Wisconsin. It's not fun. But this part of Wisconsin that I'm living in, it kind of has everything, you know? I could go down the street and go to Target. I could go out of my way and go to Best Buy. Back where I used to live, we didn't have a Best Buy. So, it's fun living around here. Best Shaman form? Probably just the regular one, the little hedgehog-looking boy. That one's cool. I'm not a huge fan of the flying shaman. Kind of weird. Thoughts on Buzzwole? The big buff bug boy? Yes, he's awesome. I like Buzzwole a lot. I kind of prefer Pheromosa, though. But Buzzwole, I don't know. My dad had no idea what was going to happen when he popped in that Transformers 86 VHS. Oh, man. I first got that movie at the local library because Transformers Cybertron was on, and I got into that, you know, our worlds are in danger, that type of jazz, you know. And my local library had the Transformers 86 movie, so I got it. Popped it in because I was like, oh, I love Transformers. Also, on that same day, I got a Beast Wars DVD too, so that kind of unlocked everything for me on that one fateful day, those many moons ago. Did I like Miss Marvel Episode 4? Not really. I really didn't like Episode 4 at all, to be honest. Not really my favorite. I mean, Miss Marvel so far has been kind of meh. The first episode was good, but the rest of the episodes, man, oh man, I don't know what they were doing. Especially Episode 4. I do not like Episode 4. No. You should play Roblox Ninjago games. Interesting. I didn't realize Roblox had Ninjago games. My father liked Roblox. What's my favorite type of Pokemon? I usually prefer water types, but lately I've been using a lot of fire types. So maybe water or fire? I don't know. All types are pretty good. Even fairy types are fun. Like Sylveon's my favorite Pokemon, so maybe fairy is my favorite type. I don't know if that's how that works, though. Interesting. Do I like Power Rangers? Not really. I've seen a couple of the shows. I've seen that 2017 Power Rangers movie. Didn't really do it for me. So, you know, I'm not a huge Power Rangers guy, per se. I had friends that grew up as Power Rangers fans, but me, not so much. Let's see. Lloyd and Harumi's baby would be half Oni, half psychopath. True. Yeah, that's about right. But which side does the psychopath come from, huh? These are the things that I think about. These are the things that keep me up at night. Interesting. What's more powerful, the elemental blades or the golden weapons? Probably the golden weapons, considering how they created like the entirety of Ninjago. You know, presumably, allegedly, they created the entirety of Ninjago, despite being made in Ninjago. But you know, what do I know? The elemental blades are pretty powerful though too, but the golden weapons I think are even more so, are even more powerful, dare I say. What did I think of Happy Hogan as a side Spider-Man character? I love Happy Hogan as a character, man. I love Jon Favreau as an actor. I think Happy Hogan is a fantastic character. I hope we see him more in the future. I hope he's not done after No Way Home. That would be disappointing. I hope they bring him back at some point. That'd be cool, right? Awesome. Let's see. Let's see here. Who would win, Zayn or Cole? I want to say Cole, but maybe I'm just a little bit biased in saying that. Do I think the prophecy could be fulfilled and the Overlord will go away for good? Maybe. I don't know if you could kill the Overlord, though. You know, you can defeat him, but I'm not sure if you could destroy him. He's probably going to be around forever, unless they, like, seal him away or something. That'd be a good way to end Crystallized. They seal him away. Or what if Lloyd just absorbs the Overlord and has to go away for a while, keeping the Overlord deep inside, trying to fight him constantly, all the time. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Let's end off the stream with one last question. Let's do one final question before we wrap things up here today. Let's do one more question. What should we do? What should we do for one final question? Let's see. Okay, we could talk about that. That's an interesting question. How does Ninjago Decoded fit into the Ninjago timeline if the Crystal King is the Overlord? Yeah, because in Ninjago Decoded, didn't you have that really weird thing with the Overlord where he was like there in the decoded Digiverse thing or whatever? Very strange. Not sure if that's even considered canon anymore. If it is, though, will they explain it? Probably not. Honestly, for Decoded, it's probably best thinking of Decoded as not being canon, even though it technically is and it could be. I don't know for sure if they're going to reference that, though. Honestly, they're probably just going to have all of that context be skipped, and we're probably going to pick up with the Overlord story directly after Rebooted. I don't think they're going to bother with Decoded and all that kind of stuff, but if they did, that would be impressive. Not sure how they would handle that personally. I do think the Overlord and the Crystal King are the same character, but I don't know how they're going to reference decoded. With that being said, guys, that'll wrap it up for the stream here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we wrap things up here. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. That'll pretty much do it for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's get some hugs in the chat. I agree. Hug time. Hug time is here. Yes, Kahoot is tomorrow for those interested. The next stream will be Ninjago Trivia, so swing on by tomorrow if you want to take part in trivia. That'll be tomorrow. Otherwise, for today's stream, that'll conclude it for the stream. That'll pretty much wrap it up in terms of my thoughts. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Trivia tomorrow. Be there or be square, you know, as the kids say. Kids still say that, right? I'm not old just yet. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Peace.